out to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979, and I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger, but remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. To graduate the Naval Academy back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready?
Kamara up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hey, can. Stop.
Now Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him. Try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Murray. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing now is Murray. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go through the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Got his man. It's Dortch. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
11, mighty.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
11, Tommy.
Brings up 4th down.
12.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys! Deebo Samuel, halfway to 100 now, and career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. No problem there on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Green.
Now Murray. Flush to his right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Play fake. Murray. That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he takes this one end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Borregales now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. Are back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
And going deep for Hill. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21, Lions 7. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And their own 35-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. 12, 12, stop.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
11. Here we go, here we go. 180. 180.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
But if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. 2nd and 10.
15-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. His throw incomplete. The Lions at 500 at 6-6. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Murray off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hey, Ace. Check. Crotch. Hey. 2-2.
Murray now to throw. Now he is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing again, Murray. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
That's another Lions. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's Murray. It's Hill, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Murray now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kevontae Turpin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Lions 14. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Like my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Pressure gets to it, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
At the 4-yard line.
A final shot before half from Murray. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both...
Oh, he sheds himself free. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The defensive line Made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Shotgun now from Murray. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
That pass complete to Moore. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
Davante Adams from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Lions, 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now they go end around with Adams. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Now after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Moore, the motion man right. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd
On one.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. They're going option play on third down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Burrow will throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Elijah Moore from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point safely through. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Nice move. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there for Detroit. 57 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On play action, it's Murray. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Now it's Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
I'm one, ready?
And the Cowboy first down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And that's complete to Adams. And it's going to be another first down as they get into the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They go play action with Burrow. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's picking up play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow now off the bootleg. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Burrow going to keep it himself. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Side. 180. Right side. Side.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the gun, Murray connecting with Hill. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Murray going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Murray. Steps away. He's got it at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at it.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.